How's it going, everybody? I'm Donut. We're watching episode 8 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. What the hell is this one called? I never have it ready. The Well. The Hub, The Well. Alright, what the hell is The Well? Let's just jump right into it. Of course, if you want to watch the full-length reaction, if you want to get early access, you want to watch next week's reaction early, go check out the description. Go to the Patreon, $8 a month for full-length, $4 a month for early access. Let's get into the reaction.
In ancient times, people believed the heavens were filled with gods and monsters and magical worlds.
Okay,
Then,
is this already
as
the
time
tie-in
passed,
to
those
Thor?
beliefs faded into myth and folklore. But now we know the
So, really quick, this is the only thing that I know Thor tied into. I thought it was the next episode, but I actually might tie into this one then. Or I could be wrong. But I do know, just to preface this in general, I again know that some of the movies tie into S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know when they tie in to what episode specifically. I'm just going to be watching the movies where they take place in the order of episodes, release order-wise. So I won't know, I'll know around where, but I won't know like the exact episode or anything.
stories were
Except
true.
for Thor.
Other worlds with names like Asgard do exist. And beings once revered as gods like Thor have returned, leaving us with more.
Yeah, he's
questions.
here now.
An
So-
enormous mess to clean up.
Okay, we're cleaning up Thor's mess!
And because we couldn't
Probably
understand aliens, we thought they were gods.
That's where our Norse mythology comes from.
That's
Yeah.
too crazy. Do you think
Like,
that the
I
demons
could
are
always call him a
aliens
god.
too?
I know
Vishnu
he's not a
for
god,
sure,
but
right?
You know, it'd be
it
nice
basically is.
if for once, Thor and his people sent down the god of cleaning up after yourself. They probably have a magic broom for this kind of thing.
You're telling me piloting an alien ship isn't on your bucket list?
I can't think of a single time when anything
Write that
created
down.
in human hands ended well.
Wouldn't mind getting my human hands on Thor. So dreamy.
Sure, he's handsome, but
No, he's dreamy.
I guess it was a decontaminating sort of thing, maybe.
That's why we're
Don't
here.
be... You just had a virus, and you're touching alien shit with these gloves and rubbing them all over your fucking face. What are you doing, girl? You got no safety standards. Isn't that just gonna fall? Okay, no, he's taking on a chunk of it. Okay. That definitely looks Asgardian. The text. Are they just gonna sell it on black market? Is that all?
Told you it was real, and that I would find it.
How did he? Where did he get that information?
Are you ready?
Okay. So, never mind. He knows something. He's trying to do something with it. So that's why he was wearing gloves.
What's your feeling? Don't fight it. That rage, it's already inside of you.
So now we're getting some alien
Hide
superpowers.
from its power. Embrace it. Embrace.
So this is is this the same shit that the
have you done?
one big old boss Dark Elf was using?
and you said she had a silver stick?
Steel, maybe. I don't know. It had decorations on it.
Could you describe or draw them?
I didn't get a good look. I just ran.
I really like this guy's actor. He's very
Do something.
very
sweet.
natural, extremely natural the way he's
I'm
speaking.
sorry for your loss.
Whatever was in here was definitely not from this world.
No
Fitz,
shit.
you getting this? I can see an
Was it
imprint of what was
Asgardian
embedded.
related of what he was using? Whatever.
Scanning for
Whatever that one Dark Elf
three-dimensional
was.
restoration. Tell me when.
This forest is
And
a
it's clearly
protected
broken, so there's
reserve.
another part.
I mean, who do they think they are?
Anything else? Details? Well, I guess we know who they think they are.
Huh. We are gods. Okay. So like, yeah. Okay.
Jacob Nystrom.
So we got into the whole thing of like in the very first episode, Mike Peterson talking about him. You know, there's gods out there now. There's these people with superpowers, and we're just regular folks. And now we're kind of seeing another side of that. Maybe again going on with the did the doctor or not the doctor? The doctor's dead. The girl in the flower dress. Was she? And maybe her higher ups, but I'm just referring to her because she's the highest one we know right now. Did she give them information to go find it, or I don't know. Or they could just be working on their own entirely with this whole. I mean, because they're a lot more public than that stuff, so I would have to assume they're working on their own. But I don't know yet. It's just interesting to see this side of people, you know, being envious of people with superpowers and these gods that are walking around and stuff. And yeah, I mean, I get it. I would be too.
30. Girlfriend, Petra Larson. Leaders of a Norse paganist hate group.
And the numbers are growing thanks to what happened in Greenwich and thanks to the internet. Yay, internet, she said sarcastically.
Norse paganist.
Obsessed with anything derived from Norse mythology. Stories of Asgard.
And now, a weapon.
He gets his power from his hammer, right?
Yeah, where
What
is
if
he?
this is his
Yo,
nail
Thor, you want to come
in the hammer?
translate this
Already
shit
did.
for us?
Director Fury told me he's off the grid, and if he has a cell phone, we don't have the number.
Does Thor have a cell phone?
And his followers.
We're
We'll be on some
charged with
fucking
identifying
honeymoon.
the object and finding any other pieces before they do.
They seem to have some advantage.
I thought I was teaching Norse mythology. No, turns out I'm a history professor.
Yeah, that's dude. That's fucking crazy.
No. I will
Imagine
give you a week
that.
to rewrite it. I
This
think
guy's
in
whole
general,
life just like
more history, less than
completely flipped around.
But I do hope we're still on for dinner tonight. I've included a list of books there that might help you. I'll see you later.
Waterfield 44. 14-karat gold nib with mother of pearl inlay.
That's quite an eye you've
Damn.
got. I
You
didn't
like
know
old
you were a
things?
collector.
On a government salary, not quite.
Oh, that is amazing.
I really don't
based
fucking
on
trust
these
this guy at all.
photos, I'd say I'm looking
I don't
at
like
a
this guy.
piece of the Berserker staff. He came
The
to Earth
Asgardians.
to fight, but he ended up falling in love
With who?
Aw.
with life on Earth, humanity. He fell so much in love that when his army returned to Asgard, he stayed behind.
What happened to the staff?
He didn't want its dark magic falling into the wrong hands, so he broke it into 3 pieces and hid each one in a different location.
The manuscript wouldn't happen to say where he hid them, would it?
Kind of be.
Actually, it
Wait,
does.
what?
In 3 verses.
Hold on, we're pausing this. I gotta see this. He must start an army of super warriors to combat the oppression that has haunted the master race since the dawn of time. What does he mean by the master race? Humans? I don't even know what he means. Or are they just talking about shit? What country was it? Is he just referring to? I don't even remember. We go to a different fucking country every single episode. It's hard to keep track of where we are. It was some like up in like Switzerland, around that area, right? I don't remember what country, but
Destruction.
I
and
rode a
death.
horse today.
People suck, sir.
That's your progress? People suck?
I
have a wonderful explanation.
do you?
And into some unexpected.
Don't touch it. Why'd you? Oh, this is bad. Whoa.
What's happening?
This device just went down.
Scott,
He's going berserker. Whoa, okay, he seems okay.
Staff. He has it.
I guess he didn't get the. He was rejecting it.
What's wrong with Ward?
It's just poking out of his fucking bag. Someone's gonna grab that thing. Oh wow. Did he do that on purpose? No, I don't think he did. He's just. That's a huge coincidence.
Screw it up.
That's all you have to say? So yeah, it might seem like what he was talking about with his brothers is a lot worse than what
Because that's what you
he was letting on.
talk
Jesus.
and talk. Don't you ever get tired of hearing your own voice? Wood, stop.
Well,
Oh,
this
Jesus,
makes more
dude.
sense. Wood, what you're experiencing, this feeling, is chemistry. And adrenaline
This is not what he
surge
wants
can
to hear.
create a massive...
Stop talking. Just fix it. Are you gonna take him on? Keep us safe? Or am I gonna have to
dude.
save Simmons' ass? Again.
Jesus, dude! Jake! I know he's not his fault, but
That was just a biochemical reaction.
I know, it's
He
like...
didn't mean all that.
No explanation necessary.
How'd they find it?
I have no idea how they found it.
I mean, like, it might have been he was sticking up for his little brother, and so his older brother threw him down there. Woo! It's a good thing that was me!
I'm fine. You?
Dude!
Working it out.
So, I guess by the pure race, he does mean humans. Which is weird then, because then they You take,
Take back the power?
they take the power, which makes them not human anymore.
I don't trust myself.
I'm
The
glad
way I
he's
went off at
saying
Sky and
this.
Fitzsimmons in the lab.
Grant, you telling me this makes me feel I can trust you.
Yeah.
Him, on
Also,
the other
just
hand,
that wording. Coulson. Oh, he's like the perfect
I
therapist.
can't get the professor to talk.
Tell me what that thing did to me and how to fix it.
I swear I don't know.
Okay, then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep, he knew. Yeah, he was like,
You were right.
mm-hmm.
He's Asgardian.
Wait, what?
Good thing. Otherwise, that would have been awfully embarrassing.
Yeah. Wait. He's Asgardian.
Okay, I have to know. How did you figure me out?
A Waterfield 44 on a lit professor's salary? I don't think so. And lastly, when I tell someone I've had some one-on-one time,
I had no clue. Did you? Hidden in plain sight. An actual
That's
Asgardian.
so crazy. Again, they look exactly like humans. There's no
1,000
difference.
years, maybe more.
I was a mason. I broke rocks for thousands of years. If you can imagine.
No, I
Someone
can't.
came asking for people to fight? Yes, of course I signed up. If you want to defeat a god, you must become one.
Well, so much for his long life. Okay. What? It's gonna be crazy. Superpower. Let's do it.
Oh my god.
sometimes you have to just jump in and figure things out.
What?
As Guardians regenerate faster than we do, maybe we can keep him alive long enough.
For his body.
Is he beating his fucking heart?
His heart.
Yeah. Oh my god, Coulson. I mean, I've seen that in fucking anime and shit, but Coulson just sticking his hand in this dude's chest.
Clamp down hard on his heart. Try to slow the bleeding.
This is crazy and so gross.
Major Ward.
And I was so squeamish with this.
Not yet, Grant.
Help me! But he's gonna.
Not yet. Throw him the rope. And I'll
Yeah, I was
throw
gonna
you
say,
in there too.
do something.
Please.
He's gonna give him the rope anyway, and then he's gonna go down there too. But he gave him the rope, so why does that hurt him so much? It's not even like... Honestly, if that's the worst, I don't like it's horrible, but it's not like he did give him the rope though. He did the good thing. Again, it's still horrible and everything like that, but like he seems to really beat himself up over it, which he almost immediately gave him the rope. Okay. I think she's gonna be able to channel it a lot easier. I love they're fighting using the fucking staff. Oh, it's coming together.
I am not afraid of you.
You should be. It sure looks like a Loki staff. I can't believe they just did that.
You are easily the most beautiful thing I've seen in 1,000 years.
Well, that's very nice.
Coulson did that.
So, okay,
Just shoved his
so
hand inside.
Asgardians
to.
can like super
I
regenerate.
froze, didn't know what to do.
When you held it, did you see anything?
Probably whatever she's talked about before last episode.
And how?
Something. We don't really know what.
How did you hold all three?
Because I see it every day.
Yeah, I mean you can't just repress the memories. You gotta keep it with you. Oh, Coulson. Oh my god, he's trying to figure out what happened to him.
I know that look. You're tempted.
Both been stabbed in the heart.
Every episode. Gotta bring it up once every
I was
episode.
killed. Memory of being revived, of being in a hospital, just Woke up
a few months later.
And are you haunted by it, Mr. Coulson?
No.
I mean, look
Not
at that
exactly.
face, though.
Then what's the problem?
I suppose you're right.
I know you're not one to talk, but like I said, I'm here.
I feel like it would do him some
My
good.
shoulder's free.
I'm beat. Another time, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, you know where I live.
Look at him all bruised up. Giving that knowing look. Oh, she's leaving the door open. Hey, you wanna come drink with me? So he can't talk with Sky, but he can talk with May.
Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. will return in a moment.
I think that's what that was implying. Is this where Presser's at? Where Coulson's at? Is this Tahiti?
Did I fall asleep?
For a little while, but that's good. It means you
Is
are
this when he
relaxed.
first woke up?
That's precisely how I'm feeling. Relaxed. Tahiti's too good to be true.
I know. It's a magical place.
Yeah, okay, again. It's a magical place. Is it more sinister than the pod? I feel like the pod is the most likely, but what else could it be? What else could it possibly be? I mean, it could just be something we don't know about yet. But even then, I don't know what the hell it could be then. I'm still sticking with that Guardian Healing Pod, baby. Alright, I'll see you guys in the discussion. This is a really good episode. Really, really good. I think second favorite behind Fist, whatever. I'll see you guys for the discussion. Alright, how's it going, guys? What a fucking episode. As I said, I think it's my second favorite episode overall. I'm not sure what number 3 will be. There's not another, like, huge big one that stands out as number 3 already. I mean, we're only 8 episodes in. But, nothing else really stands out, you know, as being as good as episode 6 and episode 8 have been. But, let's get into the discussion. So, first off, just starting with the cleanup, I like seeing S.H.I.E.L.D. have to do the cleanup and everything. Like, I could envision even like a game sort of in like the like Viscera clean. Is that what it's called? Viscera cleanup or something like that? In that style, but for like S.H.I.E.L.D. and like aliens and all this kind of stuff. You're having to like sort out the weapons and the rubble and all that kind of shit. I missed it in my reaction, but going back again, the monkey line that Fitz brings up again. I really hope this becomes a reoccurring thing with. Just like, I hope we fucking get the monkey. I just want to get the monkey. I forgot the recurring joke. I want to get the monkey. We need a monkey. He's right. We can use it in so many instances. But yeah, May saying that, oh, don't you want to fly an alien ship? Absolutely gonna happen. That's definitely foreshadowing. Calling it right now. Wrote it down. Alien ship. May's gonna fly one at some point. Probably the end of this season. I would say they might already be putting this line in here. I'm not sure if I would say they put the line in here for future seasons. I think that's going to be paid off this season. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the professor... Well, okay, let's just start with him in general. I mean, I have something specific to say. But, as a character, I really enjoy him. At first he seemed kind of sleazy with whatever was going on with that student in the dinner and everything. I didn't know what was going on with that. Then, I don't know, he just seems really weird. Like, yeah, he just always felt like, I don't know, like he had no qualms about anything. Everything was so normal to him. Like, it all makes sense in the end now. But yeah, that's what was off-putting about it, was just that the whole time he was just like so... Anybody that interacts with S.H.I.E.L.D. that's not a part of S.H.I.E.L.D. usually is... I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. He acted so just like even though S.H.I.E.L.D. already contacted him, it's, I don't know, I guess it's good acting on his part. I can't even describe it. There's just something about his, like, his aura, his, like, feeling that just gave off this weird, otherworldly nature that just, like, it didn't come off as that to me, obviously, but just, like, this weird, he didn't feel like he was acting naturally at all, which is actually great acting. But, yeah, he loses the staff because of the, you know, we're the best. We'll get into that. As I had to write that, I didn't even write that down, actually, the whole philosophy. But, I mean, okay, like, their philosophy, like, you know, we want to be the greatest race and everything like that, the humans, and then they're using superpowers, the Asgardian superpowers, to make themselves into gods, as they said. Like, what logic is that? They think they're the ultimate race, but they want to use the other race that they feel oppressed by as... What? Like, imagine if the KKK, like, dressed up in blackface because they needed the power that black people have. Like, it doesn't... What do you... How... It's just immediately so hypocritical. It's hilarious. But yeah, with the staff and everything and the professor, like, I guess he was just like, fuck it, I don't care if they have the staff. Like, when they first attacked him, like, did he just let him have it and then fake it? Or did he really get hit? Because if he did get hit and the car went flying and all that, he was completely uninjured, which makes sense because he's Asgardian and stuff. But Coulson didn't even bring that up like that was a fact. But I feel like did he fake that? Did he actually get hit? And then they just didn't, I don't know. But, because I was going to say, like, why could he not just stop them? One, because you could say he's a pacifist, if that's true. But still, why would he want something so important to get into the hands of this group? I guess because he's just like, fuck it, right? Like as he says, they'll die, but like, I figure it's just because he's still trying to hide his identity, especially from S.H.I.E.L.D. But, maybe he was just like, fuck it, I don't care. Like, I mean, I guess the whole John Hyde's identity from S.H.I.E.L.D. is tying into that. But still, like, he was just totally fine letting all this happen. He's not a great dude. He was totally willing to let tons of people die just because, in like 80 years, they'll die of old age. Once again, Coulson and Ward stealing the fucking show here. Their acting is amazing. I'm so glad they had like some extensive scenes together this episode because we need more of it. Like, I don't know, just like Ward is still, we're 8 episodes into this and it's like we're pretending that he's being a better part of the group and everything like that, but he is still always the odd one out. It's Skye, Fitz, Simmons, and like even like May and Coulson will joke at the end, but then like Ward is always still the odd one out. So seeing him, you know, one at the end getting to confide in May, like he couldn't confide in Skye, but he can in May because May is going through similar shit and Skye hasn't. And you know he just needs someone that he can relate to, and sadly he doesn't need someone that he can just, you know, talk it out to. He needs someone with answers. And someone who's, you know, someone who's going through the same shit and is handling it way better and is his superior both in terms of rank and age, and like, you know, it makes a lot of sense why he would go to May and why he can't go to Skye. It's pretty, it like hurts to see a little bit. It's like, you know, just in any series at all, it's always tough when you're just like, just talk, come on man, just tell him. But like, I get it. I understand why he can't do it with Skye and he has to go to May. But and similar, you know, confiding in Coulson about what was going on with him and everything having to do with the staff and his rage and everything, very heartwarming. I absolutely love it. Those two are amazing actors. They act these characters amazingly. So getting them in a lone scene that had so much emotional weight to it. Oh, I love it. Di molto. What else do we have here? The hard pumping that Coulson did, sticking his hand in the fucking chest and pumping that heart himself, like feeling around the heart for like oh my god, that, like, he acted so fast. He is we've seen this so many times over the course of the series now, where he is able to make a choice, like a hard move, as they established, I think in like episode 2, like a hard choice. He is able to make it in seconds. He can make it faster than anybody else on the team. I would say he can make it faster than Ward and May even. Like, he is just impeccable. He may not be a fighter, he may not be good at most things, he may still be rusty and everything like that, but we can count on him when the time comes. For anything, it's a good fucking thing he's the one in charge. Because clearly he's got a level head and he's able to stay calm in pretty much any situation. Even when you can tell that he connects so much with whoever he is talking to, trying to step down from something, a villain or what have you, anybody, just whatever. Like, you can tell he always, even if he's so connected emotionally, he can keep a calm head and be rational about things. So, I love Coulson. Coulson is he's my favorite character in the series. I just in the MCU in general, he's probably my favorite character. Like, even more than the superheroes, I love Coulson so much. He's so fucking great. I really hope that I don't know how big of an actor he is. I've honestly never seen Coulson's actor before in anything, so I don't know how big of an actor he is. I hope it's not a thing of like they can only afford him for the first season, so we have to kill him off again or something, or like whatever's going on with Tahiti, which we'll get to. That like I don't know. I hope he's in the show for the whole thing. I want him to be always around. Don't leave me, Coulson. You're my sweet puppy dog. I love you so much, man. I can't bear to see you go. It'll be so sad when that happens. If it happens. When it happens. I'm acting like it's gonna fucking happen. But like I don't know. It's with all this Tahiti stuff, we'll get into it because I'm worried about it. I'm worried about what it could mean. Cause the thing that seems the most obvious to me that I keep saying is the Asgardian healing tank thingy. And playing devil's advocate to that, Odin did seem somewhat conscious while he was in it. We saw his like tear fall and stuff, so there is a devil's advocate to that theory, but they're seeming like it's way more sinister than that. Like, why would they not tell him? It seems like it's way more something else going on here, and whatever that may be, I hope that doesn't mean that he's not long for this world, or that he's I don't know what it could mean. It's making it so sinister. I'm getting scared. I don't know what Tahiti means. It's 8 episodes in and I'm already worried about a character dying. When I said like 2 episodes ago, I know none of the main characters are gonna die. But I mean, I guess die isn't the right word. I feel like it just like, because it could be something. I don't know. I don't know. Because they keep bringing it up and keep bringing it up, and if we learn this early, if they blow their load this early, are they gonna try and kill him off in a tragic way because they don't know what else to do? I don't know. I hope. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. I'm trying to big brain this when I shouldn't be. But yeah, Tahiti. It's a magical place. It's a magical place. Like, it can't be science. It can't be human-made anything. I was trying to think what else it could be. Like, we're trying to think of any other possibility other than the fucking tank. What else could it be? Can't be like they swapped his mind, his like soul, put it in another body, because he has the scar. And why would they just give him another body and then give him a scar too? Why would they do that? So I'm canceling that one out. I don't think that it's just like some new technology that S.H.I.E.L.D. has that we don't know about. Because it's a magical place. It can't be something like that. It's gotta be magical. And by magical, what else is magic but science that is so advanced that we don't know what it means? Otherwise, Asgard, like, that is the line! You know? That's the thing. Where science and magic just blend together. You know? It's a magical place. It's gotta be. But I don't know, I'm so worried because it's making it so much more menacing. But I, again, can't think of any other possibility of what it could fucking be. And also, at the end of Thor, like with spoilers for Thor 2 if you haven't seen it but are watching the episode that's tied into it. I don't know why you would be, but just in case. At the end of Thor 2, when Loki's still alive and everything like that, I assume it was because of illusions or something or another, but it could be that somebody put him in the sleep heal tank. I doubt that. That seems like a really big stretch, but possibility. I don't know. I don't know. The last thing I have written down is the well. The well. Ward's backstory. His little flashback here with his brother. His backstory. I mean, I assume we'll get, more. I mean, this is the worst, though. I mean, like, they can't show us anything worse, so. I mean, what else do we need to see? I'm so, with Lost being, like, my favorite show and what I grew up on, I'm so conditioned to thinking that characters will just have flashbacks because it's a television series, but it's not a normal thing. Anyway, so did his brother die? Because on a rewatch, the last thing we see is him go under the water, and it's the shot from under the water with his hand not reaching the surface and going down, and then we see his brother, not him. We see, Ward Grant. We see him, just like looking away, and that's the last thing we see. It could be that he's dead. That his brother died there. That he didn't bring him down the rope in time, and that he drowned. It was such a quick, and even on a rewatch, it's such a quick shot of the last shot being him under the water, and like there's nothing else other than that to imply he's dead. So even I'm wary to say that he died there, and that's why it was as bad as it was. But otherwise, if he didn't die, like if he did give him down the rope and then his brother got up in time, and he didn't die down there, then I don't think it's that bad. Like, it's horrible, but it's not like, it cannot be anywhere. If the kid didn't die, if his brother didn't die, I cannot see how the fuck he's going to talk about this with May like he can possibly compare to whatever the hell happened with her. Because whatever happened to her, I'm assuming her other entire squad got killed. Like, she was in another squad, her whole other squad got killed or something. That's my guess. I don't think there's anything that happened to her. She doesn't seem like she's injured at all, like Coulson, or like that, anything like that. I think it's that she's seen a lot of death, and especially her whole squad. Maybe even on a I don't think because she's not like a leader, so it's not like something in order that she get, but like something that she failed to do. Like, I don't know. She couldn't protect somebody, but either way, yeah, I don't see how Grant's story is going to compare to hers at all. Whatever hers could be, I don't see how it could possibly compare to it if his brother didn't die there. So I'm going to assume that his brother did die there. And the bad thing is that I'm watching. I have to, and the nature that I do the channel, and my schedule of like when I have time to record these is so it's random. Every week it's random, and I never know how many chances I'm gonna get. Whatever. So I have to be very ahead of schedule. I have to. The first episode of S.H.I.E.L.D. hasn't even gone up on YouTube yet. It's on Patreon right now. Currently, as I'm recording this, but like it's not even up on YouTube yet. And I'm on episode 8. So like I record these very far in advance because I have to have a big backlog for when there's like sometimes like an entire week or a week and a half that I just can't record anything. And then editing takes time. Anyway, so I'm not gonna get, you guys wouldn't be able to enlighten me on this until I'm way farther ahead anyway. But if you know that it doesn't get brought up in like an immediate, if it's a much more subtle thing, if you know that it doesn't get brought up next episode, because obviously I've already seen next episode by the time you're watching this, then yeah, let me know. Let me know if it. I mean, I guess. I mean, why am I saying let me know? Like, you guys, I would know as much as you guys then, right? Like, I don't know why I said that. Like, I don't know. because that would just be a spoiler then, because you would know in the future, and I don't know why I said that. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I just asked for spoilers. But that's all I did have. I mean, okay, I want to talk about the well, but I want to talk about it in the context of his brother dying. I'm just going with that, so that's how we're talking about this. Okay, that's the perspective I'm going with this. And yeah, it's a pretty fucked up, like, and he was like seconds too late, which has to eat away at his psyche constantly. That if he just had a little bit more courage, if he just had a little bit more heart, if his balls were just a little bit bigger, then he would have been able to help there. And like, how long was his brother down in the well to be drowning? To be not able to, like, I'm sure he was treading water down there so long he's getting so tired that he can't keep swimming anymore. And what the fuck is up with his brother? This fucking psychopath. Jesus. Like, I mean, they're, like, just like older brothers doing bad shit to little brothers, like, even in, like, the like, worst normal, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that is a normal thing where big brothers can be really fucking assholes to their little brothers, where it's like, then you're looking back on it like 20 years later when you're an adult and you're totally fine. It's a normal relationship. I'm not talking personally, by the way. I didn't have an older brother or anything like that. But like you sort of see that all the time where people have a normal relationship with like their brother when they did some horrible fucking shit to them. I mean, I had friends growing up who had that kind of shit going on. But it's almost a little bit of Stockholm syndrome sort of thing, but that's on a way more normalish scale. Even when it's kind of fucked up. I mean, I had like my older sister push me down a flight of stairs and shit, and beat me with a metal like scooter, beat me with the side of the head with it when I was a kid, like 8 years old. But I mean, still, it's it's just all water on the bridge. When you're kids, that kind of shit, you're like, yeah, you know, they lashed out. Throwing your brother down a well, waiting until he can't swim anymore and is about to drown, and then saying like, no, wait a little bit longer, don't throw in the rope yet. That's another level. That, like, some psychopathic behavior can be fucking excused because they're children. One, he looked like 14, 15 there or something, so that's way too old. But, like, again, a little bit of crazy psychopathic behavior can be excused as kids because they're testing the waters of their sadism and stuff, you know? Kids gotta dip their finger and be like, do I like this? I like it a little, but not, you know, now it's kind of starting to feel a little bit bad. Or you see the consequences of it, you know, getting punished for it. But this is like a whole nother level. His brother's like a fuck. I could see his brother being a supervillain or some shit. Like, god damn. That is some serial killer level. Oh, man. So, I mean, we have to see, like, what did happen to Ward's older brother? Where did they go? Where is he now? I don't know. I don't know even what to say. It's just some dark shit. Like, I at the time of my reaction, I kept being like, this is really nothing, because if his younger brother did die there, that was pretty subtle way of doing it. So, I don't know. Like, I want to say I do like when they go subtle and stuff, but I feel like they also could have gone a little bit more into it. Even just have a shot of him being under the water like a second or two longer. But because again, even on a rewatch, I'm still like, I don't know. It seems kind of ambiguous, but maybe that's the point. Maybe it is supposed to be ambiguous here. Next episode, maybe we'll get follow up on it. See, I'm so used to this being very episodic, but yeah, maybe next episode we'll actually follow up on that and follow up on this conversation with May. I don't know. Till then, get the fuck out of here.